Let me see. So yesterday we done that registration part, right? So today we are going to discuss on that the next step, that is the first program. So let me share my screen. So hope everyone has done the installation right now. So here I'm creating one new project here. So from here, like once you install Android Studio, you will get like this, right? From here, like whatever your version, latest version, you are installed it within I, but my version is in older version, like little bit older version, it is H, no worry. So from here now, you click on the new project. Once you click on new project, it will come, this multiple options will display here. From this multiple options, now for the time being, you can select with the empty views activity. So this empty views activity, you can select for the time being. Once you select this, why you have select means once you select this, it will come with one XML and one Kotlin file. So then click on next. Once you click on next here, now here I'm giving the application name. So that is, this is our first application, right? So my first. So I'm giving the name as my first. Right. So the package name default, it will coming with the default example. But here now I'm changing this default to AndroIndian. So with this, my website name, I'm changing this. Right. Now I'm changing this folder as well. Like here, I want to save these projects here. So I'm creating one new folder in my desktop with today's date. So it is the March 30. So with this today's date, I want to select. Now we'll go here and we'll change this to March 30. Right here, we'll select that particular folder, or we can place that directly here. So here, whatever the folder name we created, right? So just I'll copy this folder name. So just I'm changing here the folder name here. So like once you change, you save here, all the projects will be saved. So now next is the Kotlin. Language is the Kotlin. So we are discussing the Kotlin, keep it Kotlin. Then here minimum SDK, it will decide minimum SDK because based on the market users, how many devices as per available, like as per the Google indication, it is defining that. So no need to change. This is the supported files for the Kotlin. So no need to modify anything. Just click on finish. So once you click on finish here, it will take a little bit time for the first project. When you create a first project, so it will take time to create that. So it will take a little bit more time, but normal one, it will take a very lesser time, like 1 to 2 minutes. So just voice that. Okay. So now it is creating the project. See, once the project has created here, now we will see some of the things here. So meanwhile, like once the project has created, so we have to start with the Android first design. So that design, we will start with the XML. So XML has to start with the design, but to start the design and XML, first of all, we used to understand what is an XML. So XML is nothing but it's an extensible markup language. So what is the meaning of markup language? Markup language is nothing but which is using for the design, so that we can say has a markup language, even HTML. So the HTML also we can say as a markup language. HTML is also one of the markup language, and XML is also one of the markup language. But HTML we will use to design the HTML pages like for the website. But for this Kotlin, for this Android development here, we will use the XML. So there are small differences is there. So that also we used to understand here between differences between the XML and HTML. So HTML means, so there it is the predefined. So all are the predefined tags like H1 tag, P1 tag, C1 tag, so H2 tag, H3 tag, whatever the tags which it is already defined, only we can use those tags there. But in case if we want to in XML, so we can create our own tags. But HTML is only for the design, but XML we can design as well as we can so design, apart from the design, even we can data transfer also. And there it is a case sensitive. Here it is not a case sensitive. Here, like how it is, how we will start and how we will end, it is a similar way. Like here, I'll show you some of the things. Like before entering into this, let us understand in a generalized way how we will write the XML code here. So, but XML code here, for every this thing, we need one starting tag and one ending tag. So how the starting and ending tags will be defined here, so that we will see here now. See here now I'm opening the one document. So in this document, we will specify that. Like we will write the how to write the code that we will check here now. I'm opening the one blank document. Like let us say in a simple way, I'll write here. So there is a like now everyone will everyone will be in this form. So here now I'll write here. So let us say I'm comparing with one building. So I'm in a one building. So this is the starting tag of the building. So from the starting tag of the building, so now this is the starting tag of the building. Like for this building, here we have some like height as well as the width. Means it is occupying some height as well as some width, right? So then I'll write this. So whatever this is, so whatever this is in the first line, so this I can say as this is the starting tag. So this is the starting tag. And this is the partial close. This is the partial close. Means once you define one tag, that must should be closing tag. So this is the closing tag. So building. So this is the closing tag. Must, that should be ending with something. So that is the closing tag. So that is the starting tag and this is the ending tag. So in between of this starting tag and ending tag, that is the partially closed. Means what are the properties belongs to that building I have given and I have closed that here, this, right? Once that properties has closed, then next step means within a building, I can arrange some of the things. Like let us say the first floor, I am defining here the first floor, right? The what is the first floor here? So this first floor here we have, again this first floor has some height as well as some width, right? Within this, again this is the partial close. So then for the first floor here, I need fully closed. So here I am closing, fully closed here, first floor, right? I have closed the first floor here, done. So now within this first floor, I can arrange R1. So for R1, I'm giving the height, width. So this one I'm closing like this. So this is fully closed again. So room 1 fully closed. Whenever we give fully closed, whenever we will give fully closed, we cannot arrange anything on the room 1. Let us say I'll take room 2, R2. So for the R2 also I'll give some height and width. I'll close partial. Now what it is expecting here now. So R2 it is expecting has fully closed R2. So like once it close here, fully close R2, now within this, I can arrange some of the things, right? So in the same fashion, our design will also goes within this, our XML. So like here, how this room 1, room 2 has arranged like within the XML. So for this we can say has the parent. So this is the parent. So these all are the like first floor. This I can say has the child. So child within this again we are arranging this is right. This is the sub child. Sub child. So again this is a sub child like child sub child we can go n number of. So that is no restriction like I can restrict only one. I can restrict only two like that. It can go number of this. Right. Hope this is clear for everyone. Or you have any questions on this? In a similar way, your next step will come here. I'll come to exact example of what we are going to discuss here now. That is right. Any questions from anyone? Like don't wait for the end of the session also. Even if you got any question in between, you can ask immediately so that I can answer. If you wait for end of the session, maybe you forgot the question also. So hope it is clear to everyone, right? So now, so just I'm removing this content. Like here, this similar, like I have now compared with the building, right? So instead of building here, now we have called as a layout. So we have called as a layout. So within these layouts, now we can arrange the components. Like here we have multiple layouts. One is the relative layout. Other is the linear layout. Other is the constraint. So constraint. Next table. So frame. So these all are the main layout. Apart from this main, there are multiple layouts, but these all are the main layouts. Like a building, we can take relative layout, linear layout, constraint, table, and frame. Within this, we can arrange this, right? This is like now we will compare with our XML file here. So whatever the XML files it is created here, now see, once the project has created successfully, as I already told yesterday, so it will open two files. One is the main activity.kt and other is the xm activity underscore main.xml. So these two are the default files, right? Now, once I click on here, it is some of the code is auto-generated here. But what is this code? Leave for that 2 to 3 days. Until we finish the XML code, we never touch this Kotlin file. Even I won't explain single line of this Kotlin file today. Right. Now comes to this XML. So this XML here, it will come as some design. But here we have the three options. See here. I want only code. This is the code. So code and design. So code and design. Even here we have the options here. Once I click on this, here we can able to see this is the code and this is the design. So here, hello world. What is the text? It is displayed here. It is the hello world. It is this here. Even today, I'm not explaining how to run this code also. Just we are concentrating the XML file. See here, as I told now, just we will compare with XML here. Now the first line, the XML file, the first line, the version and encoding. So version and encoding, these two are the common for always. No need to remember, no need to worry about that. In case feature, if the version has upgraded and encode UTF format has upgraded, automatically that will come here, but remaining as the same, right? Now here, so this is the coordinate layout, sorry, constraint layout has came. See, forget about this everything. Remember this layout because just I told it is coming with the layout right here. It is a see constraint layout starting here and fully closed, and this is the partially closed. So that is fully closed, and this is the partially closed. So within, because this is a partially closed, because of that is the reason within this, there is a text view, it is added here. The text view is added here within this closed here, this, right? So here text view is added. So the text view here, it is displaying like this, right? Now, we used to understand few properties here. Like XML NS. XML NS is nothing but here namespace. So the XML namespace, what this namespace will indicate. So the XML namespace indicates that within this XML, now here we have to, whatever the property we have to get here now. So that we have to, So that we can able to see here now. So like that properties XML NS. After that, there is a one folder, right? So what is that folder? So the folder name called as the Android, right? So within that folder name called Android, so all the properties we are accessing from here. This is looking like a URL. So let me copy this and paste in a browser. We'll see, we'll get something or not, we will see. No, we are not getting anything. Means this is an internal call for your XMLs. From the XML, from the Android operating system side, this is the internal, it will call from this. No need. Like this is the one folder, like similar, one more folder. This is the older properties. This is the latest properties. And for this is the tools. So tools, schemas, tools, and we can access from here. After that, here it is the height and width. See, just now we discussed about the height and width, right? So that height and width here it is. So that is the layout width and layout height. So we need to understand the layout width and layout height. So the layout width as well as the layout height, total we can define in a 4 ways. So height and width we can define in a 4 ways. So one is the match parent. So one is the match parent. Next is the wrap content. Next is the wrap content. Next is the fill parent. Fill parent. Next is the manual. So there is a 4 possibilities are there, like match parent, wrap content, fill parent, manual. In that word itself, it will define what is the meaning. But if you want to understand these properties properly, here I'm changing this. Defaultly, it is created with a constraint layout, right? But from the constraint layout to, I'm changing here to linear. See, I'm editing on the first line. See, automatically the closing tag is also editing. See here, whatever I'm editing here, the closing tag is also automatically it's editing. So that is the intelligence of Android Studio here. So I'm taking here the relative layout. So I'm taking here the relative layout. So I added here relative layout. See, automatically both the places the layout has updated here. Right now, you can see here. So the hello world is here, right? Now to understand this property here, I'm adding some background color for this. So like background Android colon background. So here I'm giving the color. So just I'm giving the random color ash followed by 0 to 9 and A to F combination. You can give any letters or you can give something. After that, here this panel has came, right? Color palette has came. Just I'm clicking on the color palette. Right from here, I can able to select any one of the color. So I have selected this color. See that color has changed automatically. Right. Now here height and width. So both are here match and match parent, right? Match parent and the match parent. So what it will give? Like here, match parent and match parent means it is occupying entire. Like width, I'll change as a wrap content. What happened now? Wrap content. How much the content is there? See here. Both height and width, I'll change it wrap content. See, this is the text it is displaying here. Now I'm adding something here. Hello. Good morning. How are you? See here. While I'm adding, automatically that is increasing. Like here, see, I'll add something else. See, next line has came. Because I'm adding the text, I'm increasing the text. Automatically, it is coming to the link. Means wrap content. How much the content is there, it can occupy only that much. Right, that is the wrap content. How much the content is there, it can occupy only that much of the space. Right, match means 100%. Like I'll change here fill parent. See, I'm trying to add fill parent here. So the fill parent is striked with the line. What is the meaning of that? So in a programmatical language, if any predefined method or class which is striked with the line, that we can say it has the deprecated. What is the meaning of deprecated? Deprecated means that is not in a use. Means that property has replaced by something else. Like that property has replaced by another property. See now, after few days means immediately if any programmatical language, any method or any class which is they want to, they have, it has some issues, then they want to remove that, they won't remove immediately because lot of people will use the various different areas. So it will affect lot of people immediately. That's the reason first initially they will give one warning. So that warning is nothing but it's just striking with the line. Means you don't use that. It will soon, it will expire. In case we already used in any of the places, that you can replace by new property. See here, it is also occupied by 100% of this layout. Means fill parent is replaced by match parent. So no need to use the fill parent property now. Now we cannot use the fill parent. But there is a way, but we cannot use because after few days that will be here. But why I'm explaining here? Let us say once you got a job, you are working on this area, then you get any of the older project to get a chance to work on the older project. If that property has fill parent, immediately you can replace with match parent. So that is the main concern here. Right. Now I'll give some manual. Like I'll give 200 dp density per pixel. So 200 dp, this is 100 dp. See, like this, it will be 100 dp by 200 dp like this. So even nowadays, the manual also is not suggestible. Means for the parent layout, it is not suggestible, but other components we may use that. But for this, because of the multiple resolution of the devices are available in the market, whenever because of the multiple resolution of the devices, we cannot suggest this. Because if I given like this, if this is the phone, let us say this is the pixel phone, right? If I change something else, other phone here, so like a phone, see, I change pixel to pixel 7. See, there is a difference. Like I can go with something else. So again, it is effective like this. That's the reason it is not suggestible. So nowadays, we are using only two, that is these two we are using. So these two, maximum of this is completely we are not using, that is completely we are not using that. But this is like some of the cases we are using in some of the cases, right? So this is like here now for this, again I'll change as a match parent and match parent, right? Then this, I'll remove this text. Right, I'll removing the text, whatever the default text, I'm keeping that default text, right? Now this is clear, right? So this tools underscore, sorry, colon context. This will define which class it belongs to. This XML file belongs to which Kotlin class or which Java class. That Java class name or Kotlin class name will define here. That is this, right? Hope it is clear. Or you have any questions here with this parent? So I'm not entering into internal like parent. Right, let us say I have closed this project. Unfortunately, these files are closed. Then what to do? Now from here, so this is the project here. Click on this. See here in a project app will there is a default folder. So within this here, this is like this will be like this java.kotlin. So here within this first this is our project name. Sorry, package name. Within this package here we will get this is the Excel. Sorry, Java Kotlin. Click on RES. Within RES there is a folder called layout. So within a layout here, this is a XML file. Right, XML file, and these are the two navigations here. So from here, we can minimize and we can get it done. So once it is minimized, so click on this. And here there is a three options. One is the design, sorry, code. This is the design and code. Only this is the design here like this. Right, most of the cases we will use like this because while writing here, it will change here designs. So from here now, this screen I want to see in landscape. So here landscape, you can change here to portrait to landscape, landscape to portrait. That you can check here. Right. So is this clear to everyone for that now? Right. So here now, how to run this program in our mobile. Right. So how to run this in our mobile so that we can see the next step. Like this is created, but how to run this? So I'm connecting my mobile. So now I connected. See, this is showing here Vivo. Like I'm running this. See here. Once you click on here running, it will be open here. So even here you can able to see my mobile here. So let me open the tool called Visor. So I'll show you now that how to enable in your phones. So this is the Visor. Once it will be complete here now. So like before, here you want to connect with your mobiles. So first of all, you have to enable the developer options on your mobile. So how to enable a developer option? Like there are different devices has the different ways to enable that developer options. So to enable developer options, here I have some of the versions developer options, how to enable the developer options. So once you can open this page, here you can come. So here I will see how to open developer options in Samsung. Enable developer option in Redmi, Oppo. Like here, just you can follow these steps, simple steps, like we open this Redmi. So I'll share you these links, no worry on that. So from here, see, just go to open settings. So then about phone, within about phone, here you can click on MIUI version multiple times. So then here you will get an developer options. Once you get a developer options, you can add in additional settings, you will have the developer options. So once the developer options has enabled, then you can connect your phone with the USB so that automatically your phone has to connect with this. Right here, see, this is my mobile here. See now what is my mobile here. Now you can able to see my mobile here, right? So this is my mobile, like see here in settings. So I have already enabled the developer options. So this is a Vivo. Here we have this developer option. See here. Now you are seeing here developer option. So once I am clicking on the developer option, now here we can able to see the developer option. So this is the developer option. Here you can enable PHP debugging. Then this will be connected to your mobiles, right? So I think this is running here. Once it is launching, we will see the output in our mobile. Let's see here. Now what is my last project here? It is now here. We have the Visor. Like here, what is our project we created? Project name is the first, right? So the with name of first, it will be installed in my mobile. So that we will see now today. See here, I set it here landscape. So that mobile also it will install in landscape, or portrait means this is only view purpose. Normally it will open in a portrait mode only. So another one tool like which I explained, right? That also I'll show you. That URL also I'll show you. So both you can download on your mobile. That is a Visor. So Visor you can download in a web. Automatically the Visor app also installed in your mobile, so that whenever you want to give any demonstration to the client, automatically you can demonstrate from here. Installation page. Sometimes it will be creating a problem. Just I disconnected and connected the phone. Sometimes maybe phone will not connect properly also. It cannot be installed. It is done. So meanwhile, like next tool is the Visor. So till this, you can ready with your system, so that tomorrow we will start with the relative layout. So how to use the relative layout and how to design the screen by using the relative layout. So that we will see tomorrow. See here, it is already installed in my mobile. See, this is the hello world, right? So here now, see if I close this from the recent tab, see here, this is the my first. See now by clicking this, it is opening this, right? Like, can I rotate my screen to portrait? See, automatically landscape to portrait. So automatically it is rotating, right? So hope this is clear, or you have any questions till now? Right, hope it is clear. So you can create a project and you can practice till this. Then we will see tomorrow the relative layout.
Done, sir.
Okay.